Thank you for joining this session. My name is Caroline Poleka, a business manager at Tally Solutions. We can't take for granted you being here with us today. We also want to thank you for being patient till now before us starting. Just to start with, I know some of you might have dealt with Tally before, while others probably you've come across it, maybe in a certain business. And while others, you might never have come across it or even heard about Tally. So you don't need to worry. We'll be taking you through who we are as a company and as a product.
So we are here today to see the magic of Tally. My name is Sifty Kaur from ERP Business-Sys Limited. Like Carol said, our Tally partner. So we are covering the pharmacy sector today. We'll cover various features such as stock management in batches with expiry and manufacturing dates, as well as shelves. So the way you arrange your stock. There'll be post-dated check management and many other things that we'll cover. So I'll just share my screen. So I will log into my pharma company. So as for those of you who are familiar with Tally, this is the default view of the software where we have 4 sections: masters, transactions, utilities, and reports. Under masters, we have creations of stock items and ledgers. Under transactions, we have the day-to-day transactions with the daybook as well. Utilities, we have banking facilities as well. So we have bank reconciliation, we have checkbook management. Under reports, we have the financial reports and more detailed reports under display more. So because we are covering the pharmacy sector, I will show you our specialized view by the enterprise solution of ERP Business-Sys Limited. So we have customized this view to be section-wise. So anything related to master management will be under this heading, and the same for the respective menus. So I'll start with master management, chart of accounts. I'll start with ledgers. So as you can see, chart of accounts is arranged in an accounting chronological manner. So we have the current assets. We have banking. We have a bank under it. We have cash. We have salesperson. So under salesperson, you can also maintain multiple salespeople. So right now I have 2. And then we have debtors, which is customers. So under debtors, I've created 2 subgroups city-wise. So Mombasa and Nairobi, my 2 different customers, yeah. So I can enter in customer 1. Now this is the customer creation. So here I have the customer name. I have what group this customer is under, Mombasa or Nairobi. Then, so I have multiple price levels in this company of mine. I also have multiple locations under this company. So price level, I have nearly price list and the town price list. So I can attach one particular price list to a customer. However, it's not a must, it's not compulsory. I can also set it as not applicable. Then at the level of sale, I can select which price list I want. So I will, I'm maintaining this customer bill by bill. So I have the credit period as what I've discussed with my customer. I'm giving him 60 days. And then we have the credit limit. So I'm giving him an allowance of 100,000. So as you can see, the override credit limit using post-dated transactions, I have kept it as no, which means post-dated checks will not affect the customer balance. I will explain further later on. So this is the mailing details. So I have the customer name, the address of this customer. So I have the area in which he is located in. And then we have the mobile number and contact details. So maybe customer 1, the company of customer 1, I am in contact with Peter. I can define it here instead of maintaining books like physical papers and stuff. for this customer. I can define everything in Tally. So we have the customer PIN number as well, which is important for filing VAT returns. Then the same for the supplier. Under liabilities, I have my supplier. We can define the same for this supplier as well. Then I will move to stock items. So in stock items, I have stock groups. The ones in bold are stock groups. So under animal, I have any veterinary product will be defined under here. And the same for all other groups. So we can look at one particular item. So for example, under tablets and capsules, I have cold cap. So here you can put the name of the product. We can put an item code if you have any. We have shelf number, which is maybe in your shop, the way your products are arranged, maybe you know them shelf wise. So you can put the shelf number, maybe shelf number 5 is where this product of mine is located. So anytime of a sale, it's easy location. I don't need to go looking for it. So this item we have, it's under tablets and capsules. That's the item, that's the stock group. Then we have the units. So units, W is whole, which is a whole leaf, for example, yeah, the whole leaf of the tablet. So I have an alternate unit as well, pieces. So maybe I'm also selling in loose, like maybe in a tablet. So where 12 pieces is one whole. Okay. So we have maintained in batches. I have put that as yes. Tracking manufacturing dates is available using expiry dates as well. So vendor name, supplier vendor, maybe cold cap. There's a particular, like a main supplier that I usually purchase from. So I can select supplier 5 here. Now manufacturer name, I know in pharma sector, we usually maintain manufacturers. So you can select your manufacturer from this list. So you can create the list yourself. You can add any new manufacturer at any time. Now we have reorder base as well. So reorder base is the stock level at which once cold cap drops to 70 holes, I know I need to place another order. So that's like the minimum level that should be in my stock. So minimum order base, this is optional. So maybe once cold cap drops to 70 holes, I need to place an order of maybe 200 holes. So 200 will be my order. So you can define 200 here, it's optional. Now, another beautiful feature of Tally is under statutory details. Now, medicine we know is exempt, not all, however. So you can define each item like the way you want. So under VAT is always applicable. Under set and alter VAT details, I can define the tax rate as 0 and put it in exempt. Now we also have costing markup. So as my cost price, you see cost price is changing all the time. So my cold cap, like the cost price will be changing, and it will keep varying. So the markup will be fixed 15% on top of the current cost price. Yeah, average cost price. So that is, and it will not allow me to sell below 15% markup. So we can move to purchase. I will log in with my sales user. Okay, we can look at purchase first. So I'll come to purchase. This is my purchase. Now, in the pharma sector, we also have bonus quantity. So, okay, so I'll put the voucher date of this purchase, the original supplier invoice number, the invoice date, the party account name as well. So supplier 5. Now, when I am purchasing this item, so maybe warm mist liquid, I can enter. It will give me, okay, so I have, like I said before, I have multiple go downs. So I have my main location and location 2. So here I've selected that it's coming in from a main location. I'm purchasing it into my main go down. So my batch, I can define my batch, whether it's an existing batch, you can add it to that, or you can put a new number. So 7931 is my batch number. Then the quantity billed is 10 holes. Now in pharma, what happens is that when you're purchasing 10 holes, you can get a bonus quantity. Yeah. So maybe my supplier 5 decided to give me 2 holes as a bonus. So I can define the 2 holes here, which will affect stock. So stock in will be 12 holes in total, but the amount will be 3,300, which is 330 times 10. Then we have the expiry date of this batch, 79/31. And so this is the purchase. Any VATable item, VAT will calculate on it. Then I can log in with my sale user. So this is a security feature. I can create multiple users. You can create a sale user accounts, purchase, procurement. So I'll change the user to sales. I'm logging in with sales right now. So as you can see, the sales user has restricted access. So things like purchase order, sales order is not showing here anymore. Even payroll, it's not displaying in this gateway of Tally. I've blocked my sale user from all those other features. So anything necessary, you just add in the security. So you can come to sales, create. So I'll start with the point of sale, which is a cash sale. So plus VAT. Like I said, I have multiple go downs. So location 2 and main location. Currently, I'm selecting, I'm selling from main location. So because this is a POS, it's a walk-in customer. I don't know the name. I can select party name not applicable. The salesperson, the person who has brought this customer. I can select the price level. So nearly, for example, maybe I'm selling this item. So here, once I select this item, it's giving me a list of all the available batches. This does not include any expired batch. So expired batches and batches with zero balance will not display here. But you can change that at any time. It's just a small setting. You can show expired batches and you can show batches with zero quantity, but I've restricted it for now. So maybe my customer is asking me for a batch with a long expiry, so I can select this batch. So maybe I'm selecting 2 holes, and VAT will not calculate on it because this item is exempt. So the cash standard maybe is given me 3,000, and the change I have to give him is 400, and I can save it. So you can print the POS. So we have in this format. Then we can move to a sale invoice. So I'll create a sale invoice plus VAT. So here I can select customer 2, my salesperson, maybe Raj. I can select the price list. Now here, the name of the item. So as you can see, I've selected the go down as main location. The quantity available in this go down will display here. So cold cap, I have 59 holes. So I can select this 0.58 is in pieces. So because I have multiple units. So I will get again the list of the active batches. So I can select maybe 1 hole I'm selling. As you can see, even it's showing in the alternate unit, 1 hole is 12 pieces. So I'm giving him 12 tablets. And then you can add, as you can see, VAT has also not calculated on this item because it's under exempt. So I can put another item, something that's VATable, just to show you. The price is picking automatically from the price list. I don't need to define it every time. As you can see, this item, if I try to sell it below, maybe I sell it for 200, it won't allow me because the markup, like I had shown you in the item master, I had set a markup. So when I come to stock query, I have a cost markup of 13%. And the cost price, my cost price is 5,500. So 13% on 5,500. My minimum selling price is 6,200. So I cannot sell. It won't allow me to sell below this price. So I can sell it for 6,500. And as you can see, VAT has calculated on only true mass because this is a VATable item. So customer 2, I will not be able to save it. It's asking me for an OTP. Sorry. So numbers of invoice due. So as you can see, customer 2 has 2 invoices due. The credit limit is not being exceeded. The current balance is 172 and he has a credit limit of 200,000. But he has 2 invoices overdue. So it's asking me for an OTP. Now I am a sale user. Maybe I want to, I'm asking my boss for an OTP. So I can send this invoice for approval. Yeah, send for approval. So all the details of this invoice will be showing here. So the due date is being exceeded, but the credit limit is not being exceeded. So the reason of approval, maybe customer 2 has told me is issuing a PD check. So PD check issued. I can send an email to my boss directly from Tally. I just press enter and I'm sending this invoice for approval. So the authorized person with that email will receive a mail. So maybe the boss has received an email here. So he's received this. And my employee has sent me an invoice for approval, the name of the party. So I know customer 2 is, he's telling me the reason for approval is invoice overdue. All the details of the current invoice is also showing. So the current invoice number is 26 and the invoice amount is 15,000. So maybe the reason of approval, PD check issued. So maybe I'm allowing now my employee to save this invoice. It's okay for customer 2 to take this these items. So I'll send him this OTP and my employee can put the OTP here and he can save it. So now it will allow him to save. Then we can check the sales register. So I know in July, under July, my sales register has been affected. So with the salesperson of Raj, so here I can filter out the salesperson. Maybe I want all sales of only Raj. It will show me all the sales that Raj has brought. 74,000. So I can also check the outstanding. I'll go to outstanding, accounts, statement of accounts, outstanding, receivables. So here again, 15,200, the current invoice has already been reflected. Now, this it's showing me the previous invoices from January have been outstanding. So this is all of my customers. Here the pending amount, when it was due, and how many days it's overdue by. So the current date today is 1st July, for example. It was due on 31st Jan, so it's overdue by 151 days. I can select here again, I can select which salesperson I want to check the outstanding for. I can select maybe Raj, and it will show me outstanding for Raj is 200,000. So I can send him to receive this money. So I can make this report also in aging method. So for example, aging by bill date. So since when it was made, I can select the company aging method to maybe 30 to 60 to 90 days and onwards. So all the amounts between, so anything due that was invoiced between less than 30 days will display here. Anything between 30 to 60 days will display here the amount. And the same for over 90 days. So this invoice, it's been over 90 days, I have issued it and it's still outstanding. So, so this is the outstanding report. Then we can do a receipt. So we can do okay, so because this is a sales user, if I come to receipt, it will not allow me. So I'll have to log in with admin or accounts user, whatever. So if I come to receipt, here now, maybe customer 2 has, like I said, they've given me a PD check, a post-dated check. So I can select the date of the check, maybe 1st November. I can select, he's paid me my check, so I'll select the bank, customer 2. So here we have an option of post-dated. Because this is on 1st November, I will select the post-dated status. So status is now post-dated. How much he's paid me, maybe 20,000. Against which invoice? Against maybe this invoice number 3. So I can save this. I can put the check details, maybe the check number 0009. So the check date is 1st November, and I can save it. Now, when I check my bank, just note this post-dated transaction will not affect the outstanding balance of customer 2, because you see the post-dated check was of 1st November. So until 1st of November, my customer 2 will still be outstanding. So here in Equity Bank, I can include the post-dated vouchers. So all of my post-dated checks will appear here. So the one of 1st November will also appear. Then we can look at a bit of stock management as well. So in under inventory, I have many reports that I can check. So maybe you want to check a batch report. So you can select here, you can come to the batch report, select your item. And now I have 3 batches available in this item. So which maybe the manufacturing date is appearing here, the expiry date, maybe you want to check this, this batch. You can see there's a purchase done, but there was no sale. I have 10 holds. So you can check a batch-wise report. Then you can check an early expiry report. So something that's expiring soon, you can come to aging analysis, maybe all items. So I'll make this report detailed, here detailed. And now my aging style is currently to be expired. So these are all the batches that are, these are all the batches available in my stock right now. Anything expiring below 60 days, within 60 days will appear in this column here. You can always change the aging period. You can change to maybe you want any number of days you want. Maybe you want 2 months, you can put 60 days here and you can save it. So here, anything expiring within less than 60 days will appear here with the batch. So I know maybe, for example, Cetamol is expiring. Today is 1st July, tomorrow it's expiring, and I still have 1 whole. So I can put maybe a discount on this. I can sell it for 500 so that it can move faster. So this is early expiry report. And then we have reorder also. So I can come to reorder status. I can select a particular stock group or view all of my items. So these are all of the items. Okay. Now here I have the vendor name. You remember in item master, we had put main supplier. So this is the item, and I usually purchase this item from supplier number 5. And so you can filter this out. So maybe you want to view all items that you need to order from supplier 1. So you can filter this out. You can select here vendor name supplier 1, and it will show you all the items that need to be ordered from supplier 1. Now this closing stock, for example, here, let's look at multivitamin. So here I have closing stock, current closing stock of 272 holds. Any purchase order will be added. Any sale order will be reduced. Now 272, and I have a sale order of 72. So my net available is currently 200. So my reorder level is, however, 90 holds. So I still have enough stock. I don't need to place an order. So order to be placed is currently 0. I can check the items, I can filter it out, I can check again which items that need to be ordered. So I'll select reorder only, and here it will show me all the orders that need to be placed on for supplier 1. Okay, then we have I can come to stock summary again. Now maybe you want to check you can check all of your stock. So here, these are the groups. You can enter in one particular group. It will show you the shelf number, or you can check all of these items. You can make it stock itemized, and the shelf number will show here. So I know cold cap is on shelf number 5, ABZ suspension is on shelf number 4. So you can always even filter out the shelf number. So maybe you want to check all the items in shelf number 2, you can put number 2 here. Okay. Then we have label printing as well. So for an item maybe that's on your shelf, you need to print a label for it. You can select here, come to label printing. So item name, I can put maybe cold cap, the number of labels that I want to print, maybe 2. From which price list I want to print this label from. So maybe Nyali, price list Nyali. Then I have maybe ABZ suspension. I want to print 5 labels. I can select price list town, and I can print this label now. So this is what the label looks like. You can cut it out and you can stick it under the product on the shelf, or maybe on the item itself. So the rate will display and the item name. Then we have VAT Form 3. So I come to accounts, statutory reports, and VAT reports, VAT Form 3. So this, I can select the period of July. So here I have this VAT Form 3. Any vouchers included in the return, such as, so it will show me the total number of vouchers for the period of July. So 12 vouchers till now. And included in return will be vouchers such as sales, purchase, credit note, debit note. And then not relevant would be things that are not linked to VAT, like payments, receipts, things that don't have VAT. Then Tally will also give you an opportunity to correct any errors. So the number of errors will show here. You can drill down and correct this error. So because this is pharma, most of our sales are under, we can see there's under sales, we have taxable sales and exempt. So it's picking automatic. I don't need to fill in the VAT Form 3 manually. So purchases as well, we have taxable and exempt. You can export this form directly. You can return your VAT from here. You can export directly to the KRA format. Then we have the normal financial reports. So we have profit and loss, auto-generated again. So everything, you see, everything in Tally is affected real time. The moment I do a sale, I know my sales account in profit and loss will be affected. So I can make this detailed. So you can see the cash sale account, the normal sale account. We have closing stock group-wise. So this is our net profit is currently 124,000. So we have balance sheet as well. You can make it detailed also. Again, detailed. You can see everything that we have here under balance sheet. Yeah. So duties and taxes is currently refundable, so it's coming as negative. Yeah. So this is just now. I wasn't able to cover every single thing in Tally, like purchase order, sales order. However, if you want a personalized demo, you see, due to time constraints, I can't cover every single thing. So if you want a personalized demo, you will be asked. It's a free demo. We are always available. You can just contact us for a personalized demo. We'll set up the company the way your company operates, and we can show you how Tally will work for you. So thank you.
You've been able to see how you can manage your stocks. That could either be batch-wise or expiry-wise. Also, you can manage go-down-wise. So if you have various go-downs, maybe you have a store, you have a selling point, you're able to manage accordingly. Also, you're able to capture your stocks in various units of measure. It could be either in whole or in tablets. So you're able to sell in either. You don't need to stress about that. You're able again to capture rack-wise or even supplier-wise, depending on who has supplied, for you. That is in stock management. In accounts management, you've seen that apart from invoicing, you're able to do POS management. That is at the selling point. And during POS, I hope you saw that even when you're doing the invoice, when you're selling, beyond the credit limit, Tally will prompt you to input the OTP and get authority from the admin. So again, when it comes to security control, Tally is able to do that very well, user-wise. So your data and everything else is secure. You're also able to manage, per salesperson or even cashier management. You're able to do, bank management. You're able to receive a PD check and also do, bank reconciliation using Tally. And all this, the transaction, any input you do in Tally, it generates real-time reports. So you don't need to stress about it. Everything is, all the reports are real-time. And eventually, if you have outstanding, either from your supplier or to your customers, you're able to manage that very well using Tally. And you're also even able to send, statements probably to your customers if you're doing, wholesale for payment. Okay, all this you're able to do in Tally. So now that you've seen the demo and you've seen the capability of Tally when it comes to your pharmaceutical sector, I know you might be wondering, what else is in store for you. So in addition to this, as a business owner, you'll be able to monitor your business on the go. So we are in Nairobi, in Next Gen Mall, third floor, along Mombasa Road. We're also in Mombasa, along Mombasa MLD Road, in Bombolulu. But we are not limited to only these two places. We're able to reach out to you wherever you are in Africa or even worldwide, and we'll be able to assist you with our services. Yeah, so you don't need to feel left out. Thank you and bye-bye.